What's up, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Factions SMP. Sometimes when I do this, I'm always confused about what I'm recording. Sometimes it's like Factions SMP. Anyway, guys, welcome to today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of SMP. Today, we have a lot of stuff to sort out. So, Migos, they're quiet. They're very, very quiet. Are they scared? Or are they up to something? Most likely it's the second thing, but I've seen him online. I've seen Raven online. Earlier today I was online with the same time as him, and they were all very, very quiet. They weren't really talking to me. Either I've scared him or I haven't. I'm not too sure. But like Louis right now is online, and he's the only one I haven't killed yet. So if I see him, I probably won't kill him. But if I see him in my land, I'm killing them, because we have a new rule. If I see anyone in this land or near my land, kill on sight, because I don't want them unless they're allies or like we have a good relationship together, or maybe a mercenary. Mercenaries are fine. But guys, if you are enjoying the series, make sure to slap that like button. See if you can slap that like button. If you're feeling adventurous, see if you can slap that like button with your nose. Let's see can we get like 2,000 freaking nose likes. I don't know why I always use weird challenges sometimes. It's just randomly out of the blue. I just feel like it's funny. Like some of the Twitter videos you guys send me is absolutely hilarious of you guys hitting like the video with your nose and stuff. It's so good. But anyway, let's get today's SMP. So Raven sent me a message actually. Saying, oh, why did I go this way? Actually, I've feather fallen, so it should be fine. I need to repair my gear soon. Definitely. But Raven sent me a message saying that the Gappler has been paid. So I'm assuming he leaves the chest where he always leaves chests. Okay, there is a new chest there, actually. Let's go over to, is it Raven's chest? Gapple, stay away, Raven. Okay, right, boom. Yeah, he actually gave me the Gapple. Okay, free, easy Gapple. Easiest Gapple I've ever got. Let's take that chest as well. But guys, I've got something really awesome to show you. There is someone in this SMP world, like a big faction, who also thinks that Raven's team are evil. Jennison, I got a little bit of a word from Jennison. Jennison thinks that Raven's team are beautiful. They're not evil, but it's because I think Raven and Jennison are both that little bit evil. Like, I'm evil, but I would like to say I'm 50-50, if that's an option. I hope it's an option. But it's 50-50. I kind of want to stick to myself. They want to, I asked Raven, they just want to raid. And they just want to raid. And like, you know, control this land. But I am not the only one who is in this fight with Migos. Look at this.
I sense their presence. A new evil has poisoned this world. But rest assured, they will pay. It's time, Migos! And by my blade, Migos shall fall.
Yes! Inside Out also thinks they're evil. I was really surprised. I didn't know that he was going to take shots at him like that, saying that they're evil and that he's ready to fight him. So that means that he doesn't like Migos. For whatever reason, he's just came back, but he does not like Migos. That's awesome, because I actually, everything's going to plan, because I want to go talk to Inside Out, or Josh, about setting up a good trade relationship and being kind of allies for each other. Now, there is a rule where you can't have full-on allies, but if we have a good trade relationship, and the trade relationship I'm thinking of is that if I need something from him, he'll give me some stuff. If he needs something from me, I'll give him some stuff. Not really trading certain goods and stuff like that, and maybe paying each other here and there. We'll pay each other back in our own way, but if he's ever getting attacked, that gives me a reason to fight for him and go to his base and help him out and fight together, pretty much. That's the idea there, and it'll be nice to have one ally, because I'm pretty sure that when Jennison is home, Raven and Jennison are going to click together and they're going to get along so well. So we need to have just a little bit of a backup plan and see if we can set up a good relationship with Josh, because even if that plan doesn't work and Jennison and Raven go to war with each other, that's absolutely fine. At least I got a good trade relationship with one faction, because sometimes I'm sitting here, I'm like, I need cobble, I need this, and I don't have any. And obviously I'm at war with Migos and I'm at war with Jennison over there. So I can never really get any supplies. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Josh wants to team with me. But now looking at that trailer thing that he made, which is epic, shout out to him, go check him out down below. I think he wants to.
Hello!
Hello. All right. I didn't know if you were gonna answer that.
Okay,
I will admit, Louis online, so I'm just a bit skeptical because like I've been like I know you made that trailer. I'm just still a bit. Oh, what's this?
Actually, okay, this is new to me.
Oh, wait, you never seen this? You have one chance. Oh.
This is totally new. This is totally new to me. Okay.
Will I read it for you in an epic voice?
Do you friggin' please do that for me?
I can't do an epic voice, but I'll be like, okay, you have one chance. You either ally with us or you're finished. Your threats don't worry us one bit. Josh, pick a side. Make sure it's the right choice. Raven and Vens, they must have seen your video, I'm guessing.
For sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you see that? They're crafty buggers. Alright, look Josh, this is actually, okay, this is weird because this is the reason why I came to you. Okay? In your video you said they're evil. They are evil. They have ganked my members loads of times. They have jumped them so many times when they've been grinding. Mark has lost about Mark has died 6 times with level 30 running back to our base from our grinder because they have jumped him constantly.
This is a new kind of meme that I'm not used to. Treating me like, giving me all these presents, man.
They just like, that's what this is actually, strangely enough, this is why I'm here. They're really evil. This might look nice, but it's evil. They're so like, I don't, okay,
in vain, man. It's not worth
I
it.
don't know what kind of SMP player you're yet, but so far from what I've seen, you've been so peaceful. And it just would not be right for you to go with these guys. And this is why I've came to here, because I've came here to ask if you want to set up a good trade relationship and be together in a sense. You know, whenever I want supplies, you'll hopefully hand me some supplies if you have them. And whenever you want supplies, I'll hand them to you. And together we'll make 2 awesome empires together. Whatever you want to call it. I just say empires because it sounds cooler.
Seeing as now, obviously another deal has come out onto the table. It's shown itself by accident. But I think you're right. It's not in my character and not in my faction to join Migos. And also, I've already fired a lot of shots, so I'm sure they won't be too happy regardless. But I definitely want to side with you on this trade route thing. I think that's pretty sick.
I think that'd be pretty cool because you seem like I spoke to Raven and he said that his whole thing was he just wanted to raid people and control most of the areas and stuff. That's literally what he wants to do. I don't think that's what you want to do. Well, I'm going to drop this bomb with you. I'm pretty sure Jennison, and it seems like it will happen. Jennison and Raven will click, and they will become like this. So think about that one.
I think that's right. Oh!
What?
He's just dropped it in the chat.
Uh-oh. Just say, Josh. Josh. Remember that idea we had with Jennison? Where we were going to get him into a room?
Oh, I do actually. I do very, very, very much remember.
Let's play Raven for a day, because when will your video be going out?
This will be airing on Tuesday, so tomorrow.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're going to have to leave. I was going to say play him. Just if you want, play for time. If you want, Josh, betray him. Kill him. Invite him to your base. Say you accept it. Get some stuff. Get some epic armor from him. Do you know what I mean? He won't be expecting it whatsoever. Do it.
Oh, dude, I'm so freaking ready.
Do it. Show them that you don't like evil. Because that's what your trailer was. Show them. Alright? I'm going to walk off like a badass right now. See you later. I am leaving.
My friend.
I will be in contact with you, okay? Okay, awesome. It looks like we have Josh on our side. And in yesterday's episode, I said that I wanted to get our land sorted out. And that's what I'm going to do. Rip a lot of time taken doing this. Because, like, honestly, this is going to take a long time. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's do this.
I tell you a story about me and you. Out on the water, surrounded by the blue. They scream that only I'll be saved. They tossed off the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I let it float away. I let it float away. I let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I let it float away. I let it float away. I let it float away. not with me, I'd rather not be saved. There's no decision to be made. If you're not with me, I'll just let it float away.
Alright, so here we are. We are done. We are, like, obviously, right now, it's just literally some walls to add just that bit of protection right now. It's not beautiful. I am planning to make it double wall so that you can walk along it. It'll be nice. I think that's the height we're going to stick with. Up here has to be changed around a little bit because as we actually know, that height will be fine because we will be landscaping this area as well, which is going, but we are going to be, you know, landscaping this area and flatten it off because I think it'll look nice, but that's gonna be a huge challenge itself. And I'll probably just get I just ask like roses and stuff, people to do it, like people who are like bored, because more people who are like in Australia and stuff like that, because usually when they come on there's no one on and they don't have much to do, they were saying. So, you know, maybe I could give them something to do. It would take a long time, but they'll do it. Well, you could do it in a night if you really tried. But yeah, definitely need to landscape this. But the walls, look at, okay, so the walls go all the way around. It connects to the mercenary walls. I'm gonna claim them walls. I'm gonna take them because I believe they're gonna make a huge base, like a huge big castle, but I don't think they're gonna do it anymore. And if not, we can share that wall. It'd be fine. Because we're gonna be most likely good allies anyway. Well, I hope so. Otherwise, they're gonna get shreked because they're living like right next to me. But we connect up to the walls, so we cheat a little bit, and then it goes all the way around here, and it's gonna be like a gate probably over here. I'm thinking here, or I was thinking up there, but I think it'd be better here because spawn's there. And we need to close this. We might ask to close that because it might not be worth it anymore. So yeah, we'll probably close this thing as well, or probably make this our gate. I might just ask him to make this our gate. Yeah, do you know what? I actually might just ask because that would make sense. I might just ask, can we have this gate? Because yeah, that would make sense. You go around. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll make this our gate because it'll be much better, and you could just walk down here and you could just go around and we could just build like something to our right and make a road to our right going to spawn and stuff. And also that'd be a perfect direction for Miko's base if we ever want to shoot straight out. Okay, so we've got that sorted. I don't think they'll mind because they were going to build a big massive base here, but they kind of like cancelled the plans I believe they were talking about. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they won't mind. If not, we'll just think of another plan, and yeah, probably give them a nice little payoff so that, you know, I'll be like, we can use this land, and we're like, yes, 7 god apples. We're like, okay, we'll have to do it. So yeah, this is the boundaries of my land. Now, everything inside and just a little bit outside. So if we see some people at our walls, we don't want them at our walls. They can go away. This will all need to be changed. This will probably be mowed down and made look a lot nicer because it's just not cutting it's just not that great anymore. Not if we're going to be building town. We need to build like a proper place. And I think what we're going to do is probably make like another tower here as the town hub maybe. I don't know. But it's going to, actually no. We're going to build another tower here, and this is going to be the proper transport network that everything else is going to lead off, because I realized something. I shouldn't have the hub of the transport network at my base, because if, say for example, let's just say Josh. Okay, so we're going to probably, if we're going to have a good trade relationship with Josh is going to be able, we're going to be hooking up a railway network to Josh's base if we're going to be good trade allies, so we can trade quicker and stuff like that and get to each other quicker, because it can be very slow. But if, say for example, he doesn't want to have a good trade relationship with now, and I have him hooked all the way back up to my base, he's going to raid me. And he could just get straight into my base if we wanted to, literally. So we're going to make the actual proper transport network here, and then what we'll do is we'll have like one rail network. We'll keep that rail network there, just leading to my base, because obviously if they get into, if they come into our base, they'll, if Josh comes to our base, then he'll land on like this tower. Obviously we're going to make a nicer tower, but then once he lands here, he won't be able to place down like a minecart, because it'd be our territory, and then he won't be able to go the full way. And he might be able to go the full way, just won't run across, but usually, most likely we're probably going to spot him and boom, sniped off and gone. So yeah, that's the plan. This needs to be landscaped, this needs to be made into a nice town, and then we're ready to go. And that's all sorted, thank God. Okay, so since this end of this episode, you know, it's more basic building, we're just going to do some basic little traps. Okay, so there's a few things we need to get sorted out, and that is, like, cows need to be kept in the pen still, because they're not being kept, and we don't actually, okay, right, I'll have to sort them out later, because I realize we don't have any wood. So I want to build, like, a few extra traps, and just get a few extra things sorted. That's really it. Now, I don't really know what to do for traps. That is a really nice horse. You know, that is such a nice horse. I actually need a new horse, because I've been using someone else's horse. Aha! I have a perfect idea for the trap. So as you guys know, when Raven seems to attack us, he always attacks like here. This is like his little area where he comes to. I don't know why, just always seems to come here, which is fine. So in our old show called like Mine Wars, we used to do like a proper, not the roleplay Mine Wars. And by the way, just a little update on that. I don't know if it's going to be coming back, because the show got really ambitious. Like, I'm looking for like 50 players plus. And we've tried to organize something where, like, the show is based around like armies and stuff like that. And I want it to be proper, not like kind of fake characters in the show, like, or fake bots or NPCs or whatever. I want it proper, but like, it just, people don't listen, and it's really, really awkward. But I might try again when I get more patience in, soon. But yeah, I got a bit too ambitious, and you know, that's how I was trying to do it. Oh well, it was a fail. Rip Aroni. Anyway, let's get back to the thing. So in my old show, Mine Wars, when we used to play like factions kind of on a private server, we used to have a minefield. Now, it wasn't a minefield with TNT. It was literally that it was holes down to bedrock everywhere. Like, literally one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Now, we never use it. This farm is like barely ever used. And if we make a minefield here, it wouldn't matter because we don't go out here. Like, we wouldn't really be going out here as much anymore. Like, we're going to be going over there to our big town area. That's where we're going to be chilling. So if we make minefields here, it might help us. Like, even if it kills, even just say Raven's team is attacking us. Even if it kills one member of their team, perfect. That's one less player to deal with. Literally. And also, when we're bowing them down, we have a huge chance of knocking them into it, which is amazing. So that's what I think we're going to do, and we're going to build it now, which is going to be awesome. So here we freaking go. This minefield, if they start attacking here, like what we'll do is, with the minefields, how we'll make the minefields is that whenever we find as a hotspot that they're trying to always attack us from, we'll build a minefield there. Right now, this is the only hotspot area that they seem to like raid us from. They always seem to come here, they always start bonus down. So let's build a freaking minefield here, and if they start attacking somewhere new, then we build a minefield there. And then if they attack a new again, we'll build a minefield there. So we'll just keep building freaking minefields. Anyway, I'm gonna dig a lot of holes. Okay, right, there we go. We have put grass all over it, and it does look super sketchy. It really does. Like, that's gonna be, if they attack there, one of them is bound to fall. Now, I've nearly fell into it about twice. And especially if it's nighttime, they're gonna have mobs hitting them in. Oh my god, it actually looks kind of beautiful. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks really beautiful from up here. It looks like I'm gonna play a mini game where, like, you know, like Raven's team's gonna pop out and I have to whack him down again, like whack a Raven. It actually looks really beautiful with the grass. It makes it look better. Because if it was just the holes by himself, it'd look weird, but the grass makes it look nice. I like it, guys. It really looks like a minefield of death.
Wow.
Peaceful from the outside, death in the inside. Epic. Dude, I believe this trap's gonna do well. Like, I do want to make like I do want to build like a ton of traps. But really, traps are useless until, like, well, building random traps everywhere around the base is just useless because you don't know where they're gonna attack from, and they could just be wasted power. And it's best to build traps one by one and let them, if they want, change position, because obviously if we build all our traps now, they can just do a quick scout about and then boom, they have it. You know what I mean? It's just like they know all our traps, everything like that. But now, this is one fresh one. Hopefully they might fall for it if they attack. And I think in the next episode or whatever, we're going to build an outpost outside Miko's base to get that sorted. And they won't see it coming. I definitely think we're going to have to do that. But we need a lot of saplings. So I think we need to get that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We had a talk with Josh, which was amazing. I definitely think he's going to be on my side, which is great. I honestly agree. I think, yeah, he's going to be on our side. We actually managed to finish our, like, well, put walls around our land, which is awesome. Still needs to be landscaped. A lot of stuff needs to be done with that. But at least we just got it sorted. It needs to be claimed. And we also built a very nice trap, which actually seems pretty effective since I've nearly fell down it quite a few times as well. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you in the next one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to slap that like button. See you later, guys.